laps to determine who's going to take home the top spot on the B-main podium tonight. All right, you drivers.
Make laps.
All right, focus time. Listen for the tone. All right, they're off and away. Good start. Presley Pope moving up a spot right out of the gate into the 2. Rob jumping away off the top spot. Trying to create a gap. Right now it's Presley and Mike battling it out in their opening laps towards the second spot. As they come close and get closer and closer, they're driving clean together, doing a great job of keeping their pace running forward. All right, doing a great job. Rob coming up from the lead. He's in that black car, sitting behind the traffic, looking for his way through. Presley Pope running into number 2. Mike Bruce running 3. That's your first 10 laps. 40 laps to go, drivers. 40 laps remaining. A great race out there right now with Rob making his way through the field. He's through Mike Bruce now in the middle, running in the lead spot. Presley Pope holding their ground in that yellow car. Oh boy. Oh, Rob. Rob getting a Marshall. Oh boy, they get into it on the right side. Looks like Rob gets the short end of that stick. That's going to allow Presley Pope to move up to the top spot. Presley Pope leads the way. Mike Bruce in the 2. Now Mike Bruce takes over that top spot in that copper car. Looks like Presley Pope trying to run him down. She's got Rob right behind him, pushing her forward. He's saying, go, 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 catch the leader in that copper car. Oh boy, as they come together, Presley looks to the inside, gets spun around. That's going to allow her, it's going to set her back a little bit. Now Mike Bruce can take over that top spot in that copper car, and Rob behind him in the black, pulling up to his rear bumper. Challenging, taking the inside turn, making a stick from the lead now. Rob takes over the top spot. Mike Bruce number 2. Presley Pope just about a straightaway behind. She's going to try to run clean now, keep her car in the middle of the track, and make sure that she's running forward all the time. Make sure that car stays in its rotation. She's going to run some nice clean laps. She's going to see if she can make up some time and put Mike Bruce, that copper color car, back in her windshield. Mike Bruce running in the 2 spot. And Rob up here in the lead now. 20 laps remaining.
After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top driver for Rob with a 50 lap 501.3 pace. Mike Bruce with a 50 lap 505.6 pace. And Presley Pope with a 50 lap 510.9 pace.
All right, Rob, Mike, and Presley. Rob still working on Presley's bumper. Trying to find a clean way through. Presley trying to keep it clean in front as well. 15 laps to go. Rob, Mike Bruce in the 2. Presley Pope running 3. Mike Bruce down the left side, down the front straightaway under the bridge now in that copper car. He's running his clean laps. Now 12 laps to go, drivers. Presley catches the grass, flips it up a little bit, but he manages to keep her way going. He comes back to it, tries to fix it, but comes up a little short. Now 10 laps remaining. That's your 10 lap warning now for Rob. Rob leading the way. He's got a 2-second gap over Mike Bruce. Mike Bruce off the right side track. That's going to allow Presley Pope to move up to the 2 spot now as they come across the bridge. We'll see how this works out. Presley Pope now officially takes over that number 2 spot. Rob leads the way now with 6 laps to go. Mike Bruce in the 3. Mike Bruce now just a straightaway behind. Presley Pope's got to keep it in the center of the track, keep it clean, keep it moving forward. Now 5 laps remaining.
lap 504.6 pace. Presley Pope with a 50 lap 508.9 pace.
All right, caution on the left side. Caution left side. 4 laps to go. 4 laps. All right, let's see how they come through here. Presley under the bridge. Mike Bruce under the bridge. Rob under the bridge. Rob leading the way. Presley 2. Mike Bruce 3. 2 laps to go. Right now, Rob in the black car. He's got the white flag. Presley comes pull up to his bumper. She's trying to get around, go around the outside with Mike Bruce. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, right at the end. Right at the end. Let's see how it goes out.
Stop time. The race is completed.
All right, let's see official time. It's finishing. Looks like, oh boy, Michael Bruce is going to take the win. Presley Pope's going to finish in the number 2 spot. Just 5/100ths of a second behind. Rob finishing 3. Right at the very end, still 2 seconds back from there. I'm watching for the false start too. Josh is going to throw a ramp on the track. All right, turn marshals. Drivers ready. On the tone. Go. Oh boy. A little bit shaky start at the backside. All in all, though, a pretty good start, with the exception. No offense. But now, back to minimum lap time. Caution on the front straightaway. A little bit of bumper to door to bumper, bumper to quarter tail to quarter tail action. When you first 10 laps coming up. Daniel Pope reached away from the pole top. Rick Presley right behind him, 1.3. Peter Brown in the 3. We pick up Daniel on the track. Coming down the front straightaway under the bridge now, just hit by Justin Tamara. Justin Tamara running 4 right now. Stephen Brown in the 2 in that black and yellow. Working his way through traffic, watching every corner, definitely driving ahead. Working his way through traffic. Brett Presley in the 3. A half a second behind Stephen Brown. Trying to stay on the hit. Stephen Brown has Brett Presley behind him. Ricky Whale in the 4 behind Brett. All right, Daniel, Stephen, Brett, Ricky, top 4. Justin in the 5. Gary, 6.
The top drivers are Daniel Pope with a 100 lap of 13.3 pace. Stephen Brown with a 100 lap of 17.7 pace. And Brett Presley with a 100 lap of 23.4 pace.
Action on the right caution as we get marshaled. It's clear. All right, 25 laps in. Daniel Pope leading it from the cone. As he comes around the right side down the back straightaway, that dark blue with the yellow trim. Number 16 under the bridge for lap number 27. Stephen Brown just behind him by 0.38 seconds. Literally next car behind him, that yellow car. They both cleared the traffic and punch on through as 2 birds in flight. As they continue to work on a gap on Brett Presley in the 3 car, in the 3 spot, I should say. He's 6 seconds back now with Ricky Whale 8 seconds back from him. Justin Tamara 6 seconds back from the 4. In the 5 spot, David Rogers running 12 seconds back from him. Everybody's still running, trying to gain as many positions as they can. Still got a long way to go. We still got 65 laps to go. We'll come along the right side. Oh boy. All right. Looks like Gary took a tumble. Battery's come loose. He's got to get a little kick there, but he's going to go ahead and pull it off the track. All right, Stephen Brown. Looks like Stephen Brown's taking over the top spot. I must have missed that action as I was watching that. So it looks like Daniel Pope back 1.3 at 55 laps remaining. Brett Presley's running 3 spot, 5.4 back from those two. Brett Presley with a 9-second lead over Ricky Lale at the 4. Right now your closest battle is your top 2 drivers, Stephen Brown and Daniel Pope. That blue with yellow trim and that black and yellow number 12. Black and yellow go down the back straightaway, clearing traffic there. Holding a strong line there with some speed. Daniel Pope about a straightaway back. Almost keeping Steven in his full view. Steven just about a corner out. 1.3 the gap to that top spot with 45 laps remaining. As these two continue to work on their speed and their pace, looks like Steven.
After 4 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Stephen Brown with a 100-lap lead 0.7 pace, Daniel Pope with a 100-lap lead 3.3 pace, and Brett Presley with a 100-lap lead 15.4 pace.
Okay. 40 laps to go now for your leader, Stephen Brown, out front by 1.4. Brett Presley running 6 seconds back. Ricky Lale running 9 seconds back from the 3 spot. Ricky Lale running in the 4. Justin Kamara running 5. David Rogers running 6. Those are your remaining cars on track, it looks like. That's very Bruce King and David Presley has retired their cars for the night. We'll live to race another day, I'm sure. Okay, Stephen Brown holding it down. 1.6 the gap now over Daniel Pope on the pole. Stephen Brown up from the starting 6th spot up to the top spot right now with 30 laps to go. Alright.
After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Stephen Brown with a 100-lap 758.7 pace, Daniel Pope with a 100-lap 804.2 pace, and Brett Presley with a 100-lap 814.2 pace.
Alright, Stephen Brown out front taking advantage of the traffic that Daniel was in, I should say. He's cleared it now. Stephen Brown trying to pull up close. But he's got now working on a 3.9 gap to that lead spot. Stephen Brown in that lead spot. Daniel Pope wants it. Ricky Lale in the 3 spot right now. 15 seconds gap from the top 2. Justin Kamara in the 4. Justin's about 25 seconds back from the top 3. But keep your head down. Everything can happen, and it does here at Glass RC with 12 laps to go. Stephen Brown holding it down out front. Daniel Pope running 2, Ricky Lale 3. Caution on that straightaway. It's clear. Great awareness drivers. 9 laps to go.
After 7 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Stephen Brown with a 100-lap 758.7 pace, Daniel Pope with a 100-lap 802.3 pace, and Ricky Lale with a 100-lap 20.6 pace.
All right. Just to let you know, Stephen Brown's leading the way, and he just took the white flag, and he's running around the track one more time to take the win under the bridge. Stephen Brown going to take the win. Daniel Pope finishes 2. Ricky Lale finishes 3. Stephen Brown taking the win from the number 6 spot. Congratulations on a great drive. we go. Drivers, look alive. 100 laps. Here we go. Listen for the tone. Hold on. Let's not distract everybody. Presley wants to start it. Maybe she needs the flag. You guys want to start on a checkered flag?
Come on now.
All right, on the tone. There we go. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm gonna call start. No bueno. Right when you on the tone, it's coming up real soon here. And, oh, here it goes. What a better start. Much better. And a good one that was. Oh boy, Shannon jumping out, getting a spot up. Stephen Brown leads him out. Shannon right there trying to stick like glue to his bumper. Daniel right there with him. Daniel Pope up to... What keeps happening? Alright, I'm seeing him out. Oh boy, looks like Shannon's taking over that top spot. Oh. Alright, let me stop you guys. We're gonna have another start. I apologize. My apologies. Let's stop. Alright, thank you, drivers. Alright, here we go. Restart. Less than 5. Alright, off and away. There we go. Alright, good clean start there. Hope everybody's happy with that. I just got out a good, nice lap there. Looks like pretty much pretty close to a restart like it was before. Stephen Brown getting out, Shannon Owen moving up a spot. Daniel Pope 3, Ricky Oil 4, Frank 5. Josh 6, David Rogers 7, Rob 8. Looks like Josh in the middle. Looks like a little action in the front. The leaders getting through. Your top 2 leaders now your third, top 3 through the ordeal there. Stephen Brown leads the way. Shannon Owen 2, Daniel Pope 3. That's your first 10 laps now. Stephen Brown out front. Black and yellow. Daniel Pope behind him with Shannon Owen right on his pitch. Daniel Pope clearing David Rogers and Shannon as well as they work their way through. Daniel got a little checked up. Shannon hit the grass. That equaled them out. Gives Stephen Brown a little gap out front. Right now, Stephen out front by 0.8. Right now about a straightaway on Daniel Pope as they come into traffic. Looks like Stephen Brown checked up on the brakes right at the right time, kept his line clean. Allowed him to save his corner. That allowed Daniel Pope up. Right now I'm showing Stephen Brown out front, Shannon Owen 2, Ricky 3, Daniel 4. Action left side there. Oh, your leader gets square into it with one of the back markers. We got a car on his rig. Caution as I got a marshal. Do not hit my marshal. Be careful. Do not hit my marshal. All right. Clear. All right. Excellent effort there. Thank you, sir. Mike Bruce making a strong effort at marshaling on the left side there. 30 laps in, 70 laps to go now, drivers. Shannon Owen to the point. Stephen Brown running 2, Daniel Pope running 3. All right, caution drivers on the front straightaway. They got cars trying to pick their way up the pace and cutting back on the track. Caution on the right. All right, we got a tumbler out there that's just not shaping up well. All right, let's get them under control as we lay out the pace with Shannon Owen leading the way. Caution on the left side. It's Stephen Brown in the grass, getting Marshall turned around. More caution on the left side there.
With a 100 lap 752.1 pace. And Daniel Pope with a 100 lap 752.2 pace.
Looks like that's David Rogers in the number 8 red. Let's keep it under control, sir. Shannon Nolan leading the way. Daniel Pope now up to the 2 spot. About 2 seconds back to Shannon as we get closer to halfway with 55 laps to go. Stephen Brown running 3.5 seconds back to Daniel. Rob running 4. A good 35 seconds back from the top 3. Everybody else, Frank running 5, David Rogers running 6. Ricky, Josh, and Mike are out. All right, we'll see how the shake's down, halfway to go, 50 laps remaining. Still a lot of action, competitive competition on the track. Shannon Nolan leading the way in that light and orange. Daniel Pope behind him, 1.8 the gap. Daniel Pope in that blue with the yellow front. Not real far behind, he's got David Rogers there as the back marker. David Rogers, thank you sir, gives him the room as Daniel Pope tries his way through, now trying to set his sights on the next pieces of traffic as he tries to go through and get towards Shannon Nolan as he's still closing the gap to 1.4 now.
100 lap 750.6 pace. Daniel Pope with the 100 lap 753.1 pace.
Caution left side.
With the 100 lap 759.6 pace.
All right, that little caution had Daniel Pope in and he got spun around. That's going to spread his gap, his working gap now back to 2.1. The gap, 2-0 the gap. Shannon Nolan leads the way. Stephen Brown in the 3 spot, 3.2 back from Daniel Pope. Right now that's taken out to be your top 3 spots right now with 35 laps to go. Shannon, Daniel, and Stephen. With Shannon in the white and orange working his way through traffic. He's got Stephen right behind him. Stephen's in the 3rd spot. There's Frank the Tank in the light blue. Frank gives him the room, thank you sir. They're still driving in the back though, trying to keep their pace. Frank moves to the 4. 30 laps to go now, so you're leaving Shannon Nolan out front. 1.4 to that now over Daniel Pope. Daniel Pope running in the 2 spot in that blue with the yellow nose. In a clean part of the track right now, but he's coming up on a lot of backlog traffic, trying to get towards Shannon in that white and orange. Shannon in the front of the pack. Daniel now in the middle of it, cutting through it like a hot knife through butter, trying to make his way closer. 1.5 the gap now with 22 laps to go.
With the 100 lap 752.7 pace. And Stephen Brown with the 100 lap 757.6 pace.
All right, 0.8 seconds gap now. As Daniel starts to see him in the rear view, he catches the back markers, adds money back to his time. So now he's got 1.4 gap to rework now, 17 laps remaining. Shannon down the back straightaway. Looks like Daniel's worked his way right up to the bumper now. 15 laps to go. Caution on the back straightaway. He's got a ramp. Oh boy. All right. Thank you, Gary. All right. 12 laps. The battle is brewing. 0.18 the gap. There, bumper to bumper down the back straightaway. Now the front. White and orange is your leader. Blue and yellow is your second place car. They are working it through traffic now. 8 laps to go. All right. 0.59 the gap now. Daniel trying to pull up. Work through traffic. Catches the bumper. Keeps his pace rolling forward. Shannon works through it, and Daniel's right behind him now. 5 laps to go. He's got Robbie. Rob gives the room. Ooh, Daniel gets into the grass. It's a little wide. Gets in with Rob. Oh boy, he needs to get it back on the track there. Oops, caution. All right, 1 lap, white flag. He's going to go into the bridge. Shannon Nolan's going to take the win. Stephen Brown going to take the 2 spot. Daniel Pope's going to finish 3.
All drivers are finished.
Laps to go. Anything can happen.
Bristol, stage 3.
All right. Now, definitely. and watching for the false start. Oh, I love it. Oh, great try, Josh. Great try. Looks like you got the foot and you and Gary. Gary almost had a shot at it too. I thought that was really good. All right, Shannon leading from the pole position. That's the best place to start, and it shows. He's out front now by a half a second over Ricky. Josh Murphy in the 3, running 3. Gary Bruce running 4. All right, after the first 5 laps in. All right, these trucks are fast and rowdy. Shannon Nolan leads the way. Got Ricky right behind him. As they come into traffic, Shannon gets by Gary. Ricky gets by Gary. Everybody's keeping it clean. Gary's keeping it clean. That's a good job. Shannon Nolan leads the way. Ricky's just right there trying to challenge him for that top spot. They're just a fraction of a second. Right there, bumper to bumper. Now down the back straightaway. Ricky's trying to hang in that inside line, trying to drive the shorter distance. Well, Shannon Nolan driving the big line, carrying the speed.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Shannon Miller.
20 laps in, 8 laps to go.
745.6 pace. Ricky Lea with a 100 lap 750.2 pace. And Josh Murphy with a 100 lap 832 flat pace.
All right. Shannon Nolan, your leader, with white and orange. Josh flips the grass, gives him the natural door to the inside, clean pass. There he goes right by Gary again. Shannon Nolan leading the way, trying to run away with it from Ricky. Ricky out now 1.5 seconds in the 2 spot. Josh Murphy running in the 3. He's 8 seconds back from Ricky. 30 laps in, 70 laps to go. All right. Oh, caution left side there. It's a Josh on his lid against the wall. He gets put back on his wheels and is out and away again. Looks like that's gonna...
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Shannon Miller with a 100 lap 741.3 pace. Ricky Lea with a 100 lap 744.1 pace. And Josh Murphy with a 100 lap 832.2 pace.
All right, man, those are some good-looking trucks running around there. I sure do appreciate all that you guys put into your racing machine. And in that white and orange, that number 7, we're going to recognize that livery of his with the yellow shade in between the white and orange. We got Ricky Leo out there in that black and red. He's got some beautiful-looking bodies in his collection. We're now halfway now, 50 laps in, 50 laps to go. We got Terrence Murphy running 3 in the number 3 truck, that black. He's always in that black number 3. Not always a good running truck, but it's always a black number 3. That's the Josh Murphy in the number 3 spot. And Gary Bruce out there in that camo truck. He's got some pretty good looking wraps over there too. He's running the Horizon blue and white in the car class. He's easy to pick out.
After 4 minutes 30 seconds,
He's led from the throne.
Shannon Miller with a 100 lap 740.1 pace. Ricky Lea
Down the back
with a
straightaway.
100 lap
Ricky Lea behind
747
him,
flat
3.5
pace.
seconds.
And Josh Murphy with a 100 lap 823.4 pace.
All right, Shannon looking at Ricky ahead of him, trying to put him a lap down. He's got a 3.5 second gap. That's pretty accurate there with Ricky right in front of him. Ricky trying to keep from going a lap down, but still in a great position in the queue with a 20-second lead over the third spot of Josh Murphy. So Ricky trying to hang on the closest he can, trying not to go a lap down. 70 laps in, 30 laps remain, drivers. 30 laps to go for Shannon Nolan, your leader. We'll caution on the back there. All right, good. All right. .25 laps to go. Shannon Nolan leads the way. Ricky Whale 2, Josh Murphy 3. Gary Bruce 4. Now racing is a game of strategy out on the track. Also on the driver's stand.
With a 100 lap 742.5 pace, Ricky Whale. With a 100 lap 747.6 pace, and Josh Murphy. With a 100 lap 819.7 pace.
All right. 20 laps to go. Now 19, now 18 for your leader, Shannon, in the white and orange. Ricky Whale 4.5 seconds back. Looks like about a lap. Almost. He's got Shannon right behind him with 15 laps to go. Shannon, your leader, in the white and orange. He's got the second place car, Ricky, right in front of him. So he's in a pretty good spot if everybody keeps it clean right here. You finishing order. All right, 10 laps to go. It's a 10-lap warning. Looks like Ricky came off the track a little bit. And his 30-second gap is now come down to 28 over the third place of Josh Murphy. Shannon Nolan leads the way. Shannon Nolan with a 7.5 second gap now over Ricky in the 2. Josh Murphy 3, 28 back. Gary Bruce running 27 seconds back. So, very cold. He's in the center now. Couldn't see him with the camo, you know.
After 7 minutes 31 seconds.
3 laps to go.
Shannon Nolan. With a 100 lap 744.
Oh boy, here we go. It's going to call it before it ends. If Shannon's got the white flag when he goes under the bridge, he's going to take the win.
With a 100 lap
Shannon Nolan from your TQ, from the pole position, takes the win from the whole shot, from all the restarts. We really have restarts tonight. All right, good job, guys. Shannon, Ricky, and Josh.